Okay, I'll give you guys a couple minutes to come back to me. Let me know when you're back. All right, there you guys are. Thanks. I'm going to give you guys a minute to all come back. And I just have like some just chit chat stuff, you know, me. I'm all caught up on my sleep. I can tell you that much. I don't even know I don't want to talk about how many hours I slept in the bed today. It's unbelievable. Ooh, girl, you can keep that snow. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Bree. Hey, Trina. Hi, Samantha. Hi. Hey, Amanda, my new girl. All right, Tiger, Karen, Cindy, Lori, Karen. Vintage Memories. What's your name? I'm sorry. Make sure you guys hit on. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Angela. 22, 23, 24. Sorry, you guys. 25, 26. I'm doing my. Yes, I'm a little late to the party on. How many days are there in January? You guys can keep all that snow in Texas. I am telling you that. Hey, Pooch Snoota. Oh, you guys can keep it. 31 days. Thank you guys. I knew you would help me out. So, okay, I'm trying. I got 8,000 things I'm trying to do today. So let's see. On the 28th, I gotta write down because so that's the day that I got Rachel from Superior Girl Vintage joining my sale. So every Thursday is my sale, and every Tuesday is the 4-way sale. See, I gotta put all these things in here because I will forget literally all the things. And then yesterday I went thrifting with my bestie. And oof, I hit it. We went to a place that I totally forgot existed. And it was so funny because my soul sister told me, Michelle, you got to go to this Goodwill in Oconomowoc. And I'm like, what? Oconomowoc has a Goodwill? And then all of a sudden yesterday I was there and I'm like, oh yeah, we went last year one time, me and Tam, my bestie. So all of a sudden I was having all these flashbacks to last summer when we were there, and we were like, where's that restaurant? We had gone to this really good restaurant for lunch. Oh God, it was good. And so we always share. So we got a panini and we got a Italian beef. The panini was like Italian. Mm, 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 mm. And then we got some olive salad, so to speak. It's just olives, green and black, and chunks of mozzarella. Oh, so good. Oh, yay, Pamela. And then and then yeah, we got some. I said, "Oh, can I get a couple?" Because she bought lunch. And so then right behind her, I went and I'm like, yeah, let me get a half a pound of that olive salad. And then I got two cannoli. And they go, large or small, regular or chocolate. I'm like, large chocolate. Duh. Anyhow, oh my gosh. We think there might have been like nutmeg or maybe like an allspice in that either like the cannoli shell or like in the chocolate. I don't know what. You don't like cannoli? What? Cannoli is delicious. Cannoli is even better when it has chocolate chips and those candied cherries or whatever in it. Oh, so good. Anyway, it was delicious. So delicious. So yeah, had that. And I see that Lori from Second Part of Living is here. Lori, I finally took that stuff out of my car from you. And I had to put it in my, oh yes, canola, or anything with pistachios, yum. Anyhow, I had to put it in the garage because I am like getting crazy in this room. So then, oh, they're so good. So they're good if they have like the right amount of powdered sugar in there, because then it's yummy. So then today I had to go out there and bring some of it in here because I needed it. Because there were like Karen Dondelinger's package. I hadn't packaged because I didn't have a box big enough. And I literally only have, I even did one extra package because there was something that somebody wanted. And I was like, okay. And I got to still do the one to Canada because I've got the sheet music I got to fit in it. And because I got to put another package in somebody else's, so I got to finish that. But today, Courtney called me, Kelly's daughter. Well, actually, she was supposed to call me Thursday before my sale, and she didn't. And then when she got, I don't know what happened. Maybe she was working or something. Cannoli's so good. And so anyhow, then we just missed each other a couple times, and she called me yesterday when I wasn't home, and it was just not a good time. I was actually in the bathroom at the Goodwill when she called, so it's just not a good time. Hey, Diana. And so anyhow, I did talk to her today. She called and I talked to her today, and it was so basically she told me, that Kelly is doing all right. They moved her to another facility, and she said it was kind of like a step down, it was like going from Marriott to like Motel 8 or Motel 6, whatever it's called. So now it's like these little details are, like Kelly's a little bit like maybe agitated at like some things. And it's like, well, I said, you know what? If you only have a few things that are there to, make you happy and they're not doing that right, then heck yes, I'd be mad too. Hey, Auntie Christy. So, and given her condition, it's questionable like how well she's, oh girl, yes, eat one. Get it from an Italian restaurant or bakery, though, okay? Like this place was straight up Italian, okay? So anyhow, we need to kind of facilitate the process on emptying out Kelly's house because they're going to be selling the house and finding a place for Kelly to live. And her partner's going to probably be going to live like with his son in Florida for a while, I think. Yes, go there. Yes. So right now, they have a storage unit and they're going to get a bigger one. And so whatever we need to put in that storage unit will go in the storage unit. And I am going to try to, and I'm going to reach out to Suzanne McLean, so we can try to bust a move on getting some stuff sold. So the right now, oh, Joelle, I have a package here from you I need to open. I mean, I could almost do it on here. Maybe I will. It's heavy, girl. So here's the thing. I do need to, like, I need to kick up the interest in that GoFundMe again. Um, and I realize, you guys, that it's a mixed bag, like some people are like, okay, but Christmas is over and I'm tapped out, or all these things, All I can say is if you have donated, thank you so much. If you have not and you can, even if you can donate $2, like every $2 adds up. I promise you, there is no judgment if you give $5, if you give $10, if you give $100. I promise you that. So I am going to try to redo that. Hot mess, Amanda, this is for Kelly at Found Again. She is a friend on YouTube and Instagram. Oh, you guys are the best. And not just because you send me stuff, but I do like it. You know what? I am going to, Peterson. Yeah, so she's a friend out of the Chicago area. I'm in the Milwaukee area. So we met because we had this thing called a Comfy Trusty meetup in, hey, Mama J, in the end, it was like the end of August, with Patrick from the Trusty Huckster Mercantile. We did this thing, and that's where I got to meet her, and was so awesome because she'd been buying from me for months at that point in time, and I had some things for her then. So we met, and we just clicked. And so then she and I and her partner met up at the bins in my state. And so, hey, Lavish Mango. So we met up at this bins. It was a little drive for her. It was a shorter drive, but a little drive for me too. And we were there for what, I think 6.5 hours. We had a great time. And anyhow, we've become fast friends, really good friends. And we would Marco Polo each other, which is a video chat thing that a lot of us do, and just got to being very good friends. And we were planning on another meetup, and all of a sudden, I realized, oh, I haven't heard from her since Thanksgiving. And usually when either one of us would Marco Polo each other, we would Marco Polo each other back instantaneously, practically. So there was a little bit of a like dip in, I hadn't heard from her time. And then I was worried for a while. And then it's like, well, it was the holidays. And, there's always this sense of, am I overreacting or not? Right? Like, you want to give people their space, but you want people to know that you care. Right? So there's just all these different dynamics that work into something like that, right? And I knew that, to my knowledge, I was the closest one to her because we'd become such good friends. And I think she was kind of chummy with Erin too at Collection Vintage. So anyhow, a few of us, yes, you guys watch Hot Mess. She's my new girl. And we so I was just like asking people, and I kind of thought, I don't think anybody else is going to know the answer because everybody would be coming to me, hey, because I was like, has anybody seen Kelly? And I'm just missing it. No, because I was messaging her over and over, and I'm like, Kelly, you're starting to get me worried. And I'm like, and then there was, if you would have watched my Marco Polos over and over, like you could just see everyone. I was getting worse and worse. And there was one, I was just all wrapped up in my robe, and it was like, in December, and I'm like, Kelly, I wish you would, I just think something's wrong. And well, sure enough, my instincts were right. A lot of you know this, but I'll just kind of gloss over it real quickly. Hi, Carol. Hi, Helen. It turned out that on the 30th of November, Kelly had a brain aneurysm. Kelly's only a few years older than me, and I'm 54. I think she's 56, maybe. She also, because of the type of brain aneurysm, suffered a stroke. I didn't, I think, find out until like the 17th of December. Somebody found her daughter found Patrick's name, and then I had been going nuts, so I found out, and then I got in touch with the daughter. I got the daughter's name, my name to the daughter through Patrick, and the daughter was like, "Oh yes, she talks about Michelle all the time." So then she called me right away, and we both were very emotional. Yes, and Kelly is so well spoken, so stylish. Like, you will watch some people on their first time doing a sale or second time or whatever, and you could tell there's a comfort level that is missing altogether. Some people just don't have that natural knack for this. Kelly does. And I knew it. I told her, I was like, girl, you did good. You hit it out of the park. And she finds good stuff. And she makes, here's one of the little ornaments she made me. And then the little tree here, which I just dropped. Now I can't reach it. The earrings are so awesome. I just had mine on yesterday. Just all the things. Everything she does stylishly, beautifully well. So her daughter lives in California. Her partner, she'd been caring for him because he had a stroke. His stroke has left him verbally challenged. He's very hard to understand. I am a pretty good communicator of people. Okay, well, here's the thing. So, yeah, so I'm getting to that, Michelle Peterson. So I am, cut to the chase. I've been in touch with her daughter a lot. We text, we talk, we text, we talk. And text, talk. I started the GoFundMe. And right now we're looking at possibly as soon as this coming up weekend, which means I gotta bust my butt getting my stuff in order, right? So that I can drive over to, up to Chicago. As soon as Courtney gets here, I need to be there. We can, take care of each other. Yeah. And we're going to get in the house, and we're going to go through things, and we need to get the rest of the stuff, certain stuff in storage. And so then we need to do the sale. Well, so she's like, she was thinking, well, we could just, get it in storage, and then we could do the sale the next time. Oh, hi, Susan. Hi, Pickled. I'm glad you're well. So what we're doing now is, depending on when Courtney gets here, which could possibly be this coming weekend. She didn't know what I told her. I was like, look, girl, we get in there this weekend, we can do a sale this weekend. I said, we can go through stuff for 3 hours, and then I can sell stuff for 3 hours. Like I said, we are going to get on it. I can do a sale on site. I told her, on site, that is not a problem. Hi, Debbie. I am there to make this happen. We're going to be selling the things that Kelly had been saving up to sell in her booth. And she was going to do occasional sales on here, like with me, whatever. Okay. So what happened is that the timing just never worked for her to get that booth quite yet. Thank God, because then, it didn't become another issue to deal with, right? So the issue for now is, I know people do sales on Saturdays. I know Dee does a sale on Saturdays. I know Alex does her sale on Sundays. I don't know exactly when Courtney is coming. So all I can do is tell you guys that I want you to know now what I know, okay? And that, we're possibly looking at next weekend. And I kind of hope so, because I am also possibly going to be going to Florida soon for a little vacation. So when we do this, okay, please, you guys please make sure you've got that notification bell hit on my channel, on my and please be subscribed. In the Chicagoland area, yeah. She's in a suburb of Chicago, you could say. So they're gonna have to, like I said, they're gonna have to move, and they are basically neither one in a position to be able to do anything to do that. So, and yeah, I'm not physically able to do a whole lot in that way. But I am absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know about that, Casey. But I am going to yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that, Christy. God, my brain. Thank you, Mama J. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm not that GoFundMe. It actually works really well on Facebook. It is not as friendly with Instagram and YouTube. And like those all might be for specific reasons. So, oh, okay. Well, I will do that. Yeah, I have to do a little looking into that. So all these little things, they add up time-wise. And my son must be watching something downstairs. It does all take a little time, but this is time that I am happy to give. You understand that? Like, don't ever think that I don't want to do this. I want to do this. You guys, I want to go in there. I want to show Courtney. I want to show her, like, girl, I'm going to sell this for $25, period. I'm going to sell this for $15, period. And I'm going to sell this for $18, and on and on and on. I want to go in there and I want to find amazing items and say, we're going to offer up, and I'm going to have her in tears. I want this girl's eyes to be puffy from crying from the amazingness that you guys are going to do. Okay? Girl, I just want you guys, and you know what? If you knew her like I know her, you would do this. Do you understand? She's just this beautiful person inside and out. And, like, I do have a lot of people around me in my life. I have people here in my life. I have people here in my life. I have a lot of people in my life. And I would just hope that if something ever happened to me, that somebody would step up, because I don't have the funds to do anything for myself, to be quite honest. So I would be hopeful that someone would step in, because what would my kids know to do? And yes, her daughter is 30, but when you were 30 and single and no kids and stuff, living your life, would you have known what to do in this situation? It's severe to deal with in another state. That your mom is in this situation and you can only do so much. And, that's a lot. I told her, I said, girl, I know you wake up every day wishing this was a dream. I know. And there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. I know she probably cries herself to sleep some nights. You know? Exactly. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yes. So, like, I can't wait to give that girl a hug and to hopefully in that hug kind of put some of those pieces together inside of her that have been broken, because she needs to know that oh, thanks, Angela. She needs to know that, you know, that she's not alone, right? So yeah, if I get to a point, like, I mean, I'm gonna try to bust it out with Suzanne McLean. Hopefully she's gonna be available. We're gonna be able to sell and ship, and then, you know, deal with what's left and move that. I will reach out if I need help in that area with moving, because that's a very, you know, a very real possibility. So I just don't know. But after, and that will be after the sale, like after we figure out, you know, like, I mean, hopefully with the sale, we can really move a lot of stuff. I mean, this is going to be a, like, for a charity situation. Let's be realistic. That's what this is. But also, this is, you know, Kelly put money into these items. So we're trying to save her things also, you know, like, nobody wants to put, no, I don't want them paying for storage on things that, you know, are just going to sit there and just sit there and sit there and sit there, when I could make money out of those items for a situation that is in desperate need, you know? So I know we've raised over $1,000, and you guys, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. But $1,000, okay, $1,000 is like poof. And I think a lot of us can understand, like, if somebody gave me $1,000, hello, yes, I'd be so ecstatic. But $1,000 goes by like poof, especially in this situation. So I had to come on here, and I had to just kind of share and express to you guys the need and the appreciation in this situation. I can I can genuinely tell you that Courtney is beyond. She is grateful from the bottom of her heart and beyond. She is so touched by what we have done, what we have shown. And I did get a couple cards from Cindy, and nobody else has sent cards. And if you have, please tell me, because I only got cards from one person in the mail. If you guys have cards, if you want to drop cards in the mail to me, that is fine, because then I'll take them with me this weekend. So if you want to shoot cards to me in the mail this week, you guys, if you need my address, hit me up with the at my email, comfycozyliving@gmail.com. If you already have my address on a package from a return, or what, you know, something that I've sent that you bought from me, use it. You guys, if I put my address on something, look, nobody's coming to my town to stalk me. Trust me. If you're going to stalk somebody, there's better people to stalk and all the other stuff. So, like, I am not worried about that, okay? Oh, and I always will. I always will. And Pudashnuda, you know how much I love you. And there's a little something in the package that you're going to be getting in a few days that will be telling you that too. You know how much I love you. And I've been watching those clips. And then I told my friend about it yesterday. We were just, it was, I mean, it's just so, I don't know, it just makes me smile. It makes me happy. So, so yeah, like, Courtney knows, like, this time of year is like the worst time of the year to be having to ask people for help financially or whatever. But now let's put it this way. If you feel like you can't afford to give, I understand that 100%. But if you are a normal, that's not the word I want. if you're a regular at some of our sales, please, please, please think about it as, I mean, it's going to be a sale. So I'm going to be having this sale, and I will have items in the sale. All these items will be for sale, and you can think of it as, okay, I can basically make a $25 donation by buying this item. You're going to get this item. Yes, you're going to have to pay for shipping. But so, and I don't know if the shipping will be out of Chicago or Milwaukee. Let's just face reality. I don't know exactly how this situation's going to go. But you guys, I can tell you that I was with her when she picked some of these things when we were at the bins. I gave her a couple of things to get for her because it was the aesthetic she was going for. So, and I'll probably be buying some things too, to be quite honest. So, I am going to do everything I can. And let's just say this too. If I, well, don't worry about that, Angela. I don't know. At the end of the whole thing, if there's things that didn't sell, if there are things that I think I can sell, I'll take them and I'll sell them, and I'll just put the money back into that GoFundMe, or just send it to, Courtney, whatever I have to do. So just know that there is, and I mean, I know everybody knows I'm on the up and up, because no, I'm in this for Kelly and Courtney, and that is it. That's funny. So yeah, just know that it's coming, and I might know at the end of the day today when Courtney is coming. And when I know something, I will let you guys know, or I'll update probably on Tuesday. And this thing is supposed to be on my channel, but I don't think I have enough hours left for free on StreamYard, so I'm going to have to freaking buy it. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. Because of my New Year's Eve extravaganza. And yeah, I can't do it on my YouTube channel because we have the 3 others, so that's why that has to be done on StreamYard. So anyhow, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. I don't want this to become like everybody's like, oh, Michelle's just begging for money and yada, yada, yada. Oh, no, I already sent it to you. Don't worry about that. Hi, hey, Babron. No worries, you guys. Don't worry about that. Hey, Alex. Yeah, no, I just want you guys to know what's going on with that. And that, she's not going to be basically coming home to her home. Okay. There's a strong chance she may never be in her home again. Well, thank you. Thank you. 'Cause you know what, you guys give me a lot of strength. Just know you really do all give me a lot of strength. So, yeah, there's a very, 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 very strong chance that Kelly will never be in her home again. And it's basically up to her daughter and then me. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to go through everything and sell what we can. 'Cause she literally had a lot of stuff on the side. No. Please don't send things, because what we're trying to do is get things out. Yeah, no, she's living, she's at rehab right now. She's going to end up they probably end up living in an assisted living place, possibly, because her partner had a stroke last year. And he is, he's physically fine, verbally not as good. And Kelly's doing well. And her speech seemed to be quite fine. I didn't call her today. I was going to call her and I was like, no, she's kind of been a little uneasy because she moved to a different place and it's not as nice. And there are a little bit of lacking amenities or lacking politeness in the delivery of such amenities. Like it's just that she had to kind of go to a lesser nice place. So yes. Oh my God, there you are. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, are you doing all right? No, this is Kelly from Found Again. Hi. I talked to Courtney today, and she told me that you're in a place that's just a little lesser nice than what you're used to, and I don't blame you. So I wasn't going to call you because she said you might be a little And that's okay. I told her, I said, well, that's okay. She deserves to be if she wants to be, right? You guys, Found Again. This is Kelly. You guys, a lot of you know her. This is who I'm talking about. Oh my God, Kelly, I love you so much. I miss you. And I hope you're okay. So Courtney might be coming next weekend, possibly. She's going to let me know. And then we're going to take care of everything. I'm going to come and we're going to go into the house and we're going to take care of everything for you, Kelly. Everything. I'm going to get in touch with Suzanne. And if I have to reach out to other people, then I will. But at this point, I don't want it to become like too invasive of your life and privacy either. I am definitely keeping that in mind. And so, yeah, we're going to do everything we can for you. And you guys, if you don't know Kelly from Found Again, she has some videos up that you can go watch and you will see what an amazing person she is. Oh, Kelly, I'm so glad you're on here. And I can't wait till I can see you. So, yeah, we're gonna, as soon as I know when Courtney's coming, we're gonna go in and I'm gonna, I told her we'll go through what we can and we're gonna go, I'm just gonna fire up a sale right there and then, and we're gonna sell. We're gonna sell, and I'll do everything I can for you, Kelly. You know this, right? And if there's anything you need, don't be afraid to ask. You can Marco Polo me or text me if you need certain things that you just feel like you would need there that would make you more comfortable. I have your little, now that I know you moved to a different place, but I'll just see if I can't bring it and maybe like deliver it. That journal that I bought for you. And yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see you either, girl. Oh, I just love you so much. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you're here, Kelly. Oh, you guys, if you only could have the experience of knowing Kelly the way I do, you would understand on a different level how I'm feeling right now. And I think a lot of you know. I think a lot of you really do know. Because a lot of you know me personally through here and whatnot. And girl, Pooch Nuda, you would have had so much fun. Kelly, wasn't our day at the bins just one of the best? And yeah, you can look on Instagram at our pictures of that. And oh, Kelly, you've made my day coming on here. I talked to your daughter this morning or this afternoon, I guess it was. And every time I talk to her, just makes me miss you more, really. But to know that it's, coming sooner and sooner that we're going to get this taken care of. And hopefully you'll be somewhere that I'll be able to see you. Yes. And I already have a couple cards I have a card for you and a card for Courtney from Cindy Lou Who. Hi, Tina B. And I'm just so happy that you're here, you guys. Isn't this awesome? This is like, I don't know, is it serendipitous that she came on and saw and that we were talking about her and here right now at this moment live? I'm just so happy. So, yeah, it's just a heart tugging moment. Is that the way to put it? I'm not really sure. Anyway, yeah, so this is great. If you guys want, I can kind of like take this in a little bit of a different direction for a few minutes, and I could open up my friend mail from Joelle, because I was thinking about doing that while I was on here. I know, right, Amanda? That's why I love you, girl. That's why I love you. That's why it was like connection instantly. I'm glad, you guys, because then you're feeling the honest to goodness feelings that I have. Yeah. And I mean, a lot of you know me. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I am just gonna tell it like it is, you know. I'm not trying to do anything but help a wonderful human being. You did. You really did. I mean, Tina, that was like crazy good timing, really. I think you came in right behind her or something. So, yeah. And Kelly might not even still be here. She might just, have come in for a moment, and then she might be resting. So I'm not really sure. But Kelly, just know that, and I know that you're taking calls on your cell phone now. And I honestly, maybe I'll be giving you a little chit chat later. Okay. Yeah, that's what Courtney was telling me. And I was like, that does suck. I'd be ticked about that too. Like, come on, you don't have anything much else to do. If a TV's not going good, I'd be ticked too. Do you guys want me to open this up from Joelle? I believe it might be some ephemera. I'm not positive. Yay! Okay, I'll give you something to watch, Kelly. Okay. Oh, it's some books. Oh my gosh, these are awesome. Michelle, now that you have some male feet in your life, I thought this note card would be appropriate. I found these books at the bins. Since you may use coloring books or coloring sheets as toppers, here are 2 books. Thank you for bringing some joy to my 2020. Congrats on 2,000 subs. Fantastic. My Etsy shop has been doing so much better since the pandemic started, so at least that is something. May 2021 continue to bring you wonderful things. Love, Joelle. And you guys, if you are not following Joelle Nadel on her Etsy shop, I think it's my oh, she's West Coast. Joelle, are you still on here? If you're on here, put your it's West Coast, my West Coast finds. Why am I blanking out? Joel, if you're on here, put your Etsy shop name. And if not, I will try to mention it another time. You guys, this humongous book. Look. Yeah, there it is. East Bay Finds. So I'm going to be using a lot of these pages for my... Ooh, these are good books. Good books for my toppers. And so she sent this to me. Thank you so much. You are so awesome, Joelle. Thank you. Joelle has sent me so many awesome things, like just great things and awesome, like ephemera and stuff. And speaking of ephemera, yesterday I went to some, yeah, they're good. Thank you so much, Joelle. And you guys go check out her Etsy shop. Yeah, she's in San Francisco or Oakland, right? The Bay Area. So we went to these places and I was like picking up all kinds of like napkins and different things that I can use for my ephemera packs for my junk journaling class that we're going to be doing. So that's going to be very soon. And because there are a lot of things going on right now, I will say that junk journaling might be pushed into February, possibly. Okay. Great to see you too, Tina. That's okay, Gina. Life is busy. Trust me, I know life is busy. So, like, what are some of the things that I've got coming up, you know? Well, possibly a vacation to Jacksonville. So I gotta tell Kelly all about that. So on the 28th, I have Superior Girl Vintage joining me on my sale. So that's going to be awesome, right? And I am going to be giving you guys more information about the GoFundMe. I have to look at it myself to try to figure out how to, because that whole link thing was like, it's very challenging for someone that's not quite savvy in that whole area of technology. So, let me think. Does anybody have anything to ask me? Like, now's the time to, I mean, I'm not talking about like, what was your favorite purchase? But, you know, like, yes, yay for junk journaling. If anybody has any like questions that they've been like wanting to throw at me, now's the time. Because I'm wide open. And then I'm going to have to feed these children because I haven't made a meal and I don't even know when. Or maybe I'll buy a meal. I don't know. Nothing? Wow. Okay. Well, that's all right. That's all right. Do we start by buying a journal? Well, honestly, that I can tell you that even if it was something like a book like this, that would work because this page is thicker, or a regular book, or you know, it could just be a like that. Like some of these like artsy magazines are like a bigger size and have like a chunkier, thicker page. And how did I start? Ooh, that sounds so good, Sandra. I honestly, I've been a Goodwiller and a rummager since I was a kid, and I'm in my 50s. We used to always have rummage sales every summer. We'd have a week. It was Saturday and Sunday back then, and we did amazing rummage sales. Like, we did not have anything on the floor, on the ground, or nothing like that. Everything had a price on it. Always. I've always been brought up to, I know how to do a rummage sale. So then like even in between my freshman and sophomore year of college, I worked in a thrift store. Um he's gonna love, oh Schnuda, I can't wait till you get the package. Ah, do I have my Schnuda? I gotta see. I don't think it's with me here. It might be in the other room, but maybe not. Hang on. That was the 6th. I took it to the post office yesterday. I don't know. Hopefully you get it like by Friday or something. Hopefully you get it even before that. I don't know. I'll have to go and look. I just have stuff everywhere. But that will be a great junk journal to start with. Sometimes doing a smaller one is more realistic. And yeah, just he will love it. And I know you probably forgot what else. It's not just the, you know what, it's the little things too. And I promise you, I'm gonna be looking. No, I'm not, but I don't mind eating vegetables. Anyway, so I just always liked thrifting and everything. And I didn't always like vintage items in my house. Like I was like kind of totally mod for a while. It can have a theme, or we can do oh, hang on just a minute, I'll tell you that. So anyhow, like I finally, like years ago, like probably 2010, like 10 years ago, finally started just doing vintage sales. I started doing at the flea market, local flea markets, and then I got discovered, so to speak, by this lady who had this big farm that did occasional sales, and she offered me a spot, and usually you had to be like on this long list and stuff, and she gave me a spot, like prime on the main floor, prime spot, everything. And I stayed for several years in that spot, and I had a good following. I would do local TV spots and stuff like that for her sales and things. Had a lot of fun doing all that stuff. So yeah, so then I did it until just before I bought my house, which was like a little over 4 years ago. And then I stopped because it physically started to just get to be too much, because they had to go up some steps. And even though they weren't like straight up steps, they were like that. It still got to be a lot carrying everything. And now my hands are really bad, so I could never do all of that. I loved putting together the displays though, because I worked on it for like ever. And I just always, and I'll have to share some photographs and stuff with that. But anyhow, yes, that's fine too. Look, I can tell you this, Diana. When we start doing the junk journaling, there's gonna be okay, so I'll talk about the junk journaling. There's gonna be, with me, a level of flexibility. Okay. I am not going to be like saying, this is how you have to do it. I'm going to say, this is how you can do it, or you can do it this way. So there's things called oh my gosh, what's the word? Now my brain is not working with me. Not a junk journal, but like a I can't think of the word. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, like I did in my book, in my junk journal, some people don't would say, well, that's not really a junk journal. It's a my brain. But I just would go and like I would no, not a diary. Well, not necessarily a scrapbook, but like a color book or whatever is sometimes what the word would be, or there's other words. But you could you could just put like all yellow items on that page or all blue. Like you guys, some of you have seen what I did, and I would just do certain color pages, and it's actually really fun because you just start pulling it, and it just you guys you will lose yourself in it, even if you're doing something like just getting things like that, or getting graphics, or getting flowers, or getting chairs. I got you would see I have different, yeah, and you can do it like a vision board. You can do vision, you could do a page. It's like a vision of a certain aspect of your life. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys a variance of ways, whatever. But also my junk journaling mentor, my soul sister, she's gonna come on too. She's gonna make some guest appearances. And she will probably be out. I'll probably wait until we're in a couple weeks at least, because she will take us to another level. I promise you that. And she will teach us some things, and she will probably have a list of things that we will need to have. But like I've told you guys, what I would say are some of the good things to have, especially just starting out. And I am trying to think about how I want to do this, because I would like to do like some kind of not necessarily a starter kit, but like some beginning ephemera packages. And then once I get them put together, I can see how much that I would want to say charge, because I've talked about this before and everybody said they'd be willing to pay and then also pay for shipping, because otherwise that would be a lot for me to take on, And so pretty soon I'm going to say hey, boom, everybody answer in such and such and tell me, because I do have you guys, a lot of you in my emails, and I will try to go through all that, but I want to make sure that I don't miss all, people. So yeah, once we start doing this, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing we've talked about, all the different toppers that people get. Do I have any decanters for sale? Do you mean? I actually just bought one yesterday that is super cool, very boho. It's got leather, and the leather has embossed, not necessarily embossed like as in feeling, but embossed like a visual. But yeah, I do, and I will. My sales are on Thursdays. I still haven't done I have videos of my junk journaling. So look through videos of my junk journal. In my videos, there are some that are very simple, and there's some that are a little more intricate. I did an inspirational journal that I gifted to someone. That was a pretty big one for me. Like a really big one for me, actually. And you guys can do them like different sizes. Like some I've done are this big, and then there's some that you do that are huge. It's just all depending on what vibe you're into, Hello, L. So there's just like you might want to do, like some people said, like a vision board type of thing. And you could pick pages and just be like, okay, this sort of thing is what I'm thinking of right now. And you could put the vision for it on that, And the thing is, oh yeah, there's so many on YouTube. Oh my gosh. The thing is, you can't remember this. Everything won't get done in a day. When we do start doing these classes, you'll be lucky if you finish like a page or two, Hi, Beth. I'm doing all right. So yeah, like we're gonna have a different approach to different, like, yeah, okay, I'll give you a list right now, but then I know I do need to get on there about telling you guys what to save. But like a book to use, or like a good hardy magazine, like this book would be good because it's got the thicker on the outside, and then the pages can either be glued together and double to make that thicker, or some of them have thicker pages. Or you can find, even at Michael's, like they have, if you don't want to like make one, you can use one with already a harder book or whatever, or look at Goodwill and see if you can find something or whatever. But collect, I'm telling you guys, my favorite thing is like off of envelopes, stamps and the postmark. Or if people put a sticker on this on the back, or napkins, which I will show you how to use napkins. And things like this. I grabbed these and I'm putting them in some of the ephemera things. And cards and photographs, old photographs, ribbon, material that can be like, like with a glue sticks. You'll want glue sticks. Scrapbook paper, washi tape. Washi tape is one of my favorite things to use. Yes, and old magazines are great. Old magazines are amazing to have because you're gonna find so many things in old magazines, or an old book, or old recipe cards, old letters. Oh, those are the best. Or if you are at an old ledger book, oh, those are the best too, whether they're written in or not. And if you guys got, like yesterday I bought, it wasn't ledger paper, but it looked like graph paper, so I bought one of those. I could show you guys. I'm going to show you guys how to coffee stain or tea stain paper. Doilies. I bought a lot of doilies I'm going to put in some of the starter packs that I'm going to sell. What else? Like these, like this thing that I sold. This is like a music lesson thing. But if you find, like, go to Goodwill and they have pages, they have music pages, music, what do you call it? Well, it's music. When you want to learn music, there you can buy them for 50 cents to $1. Always just neat. I just always get the cheapest ones, unless you see words that are appealing to you, like Color My World or something like that.
What are we doing for dinner?
I'm gonna make something or send you guys for something.
Well,
shortly.
I'm gonna leave.
When are you leaving?
Now.
Where are you going?
Just need to run here.
Okay, well, I'll be done with this shortly.
Can I take your car?
Sure. All right, so oh, hi Christy, thank you. I'm glad too. So yeah, definitely you guys look in my videos. There are all kinds of different junk journaling videos, and let me state this for the record. I started doing junk journals like 5 years ago, but I have not been doing them since then. Okay, yes, sheet music, that's the word. You guys, sometimes easy words leave my brain, okay? So I didn't do it for a long time, and then I started doing it again about a year ago. Yes, stickers. And also, okay, one thing I always say about stickers is if you're looking for old stickers, know that they're probably not going to stick to anything. But everything we do in these, we're using glue sticks. So don't worry about that. Okay. If you find cool stickers, you're going to be, even if they already stick, you're going to want to use the glue stick because it'll help adhere it for, time. Cool old fabric, cool old ribbon, tulle, whatever. But yeah, like ribbon, like old sari silk. Oh man, I wish I had more of that. If you find a cool like skirt, Like I found a boho skirt, tear it up, into strips. Oh, cool, Christy. Oh, that's nice, Christina. I'm glad. So yeah, there's so many things, you guys, that you can really add to, these things. There's so many things. Like a Kleenex box, I've shown part of a Kleenex box that just had the design, and it's just like all these things that you can add in your um junk journaling and make pockets and and you're going to use the glue, but then you can use the I put glue on my washi tape too. Old wrapping paper. Well, any wrapping paper, old, new, whatever, if it's a cool design. And like I said, napkins. So many things, you guys. Old magazines for sure. Old books for sure. If you collect matchbooks and stuff. Yes, good. And if you have a question about something, you guys, that is, it's actually, it's supposed to be on the wall in my living room, but I have to put away Christmas, and that will help me clean out this room too. That's a prayer stick, and I'm going to do a class on that too. But, I have to take one step at a time. But yes, that's what that is. And, yeah, so keep things like that. Okay, if you're interested in that too, keep another box for, like, if you see a cool pair of earrings, like if you go to a place and the earrings are all jacked up, like there's a missing thing, but you see the other pair of the other earring, or you find just one earring, grab the ones that appeal to you and start keeping them. Don't tear them apart, because sometimes the hook will help and you can just cinch the hook then, Sometimes that's easier. Good, 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 good. Oh, thanks. I have other ones too I'll show at some point. And there might be a video of some of those in there too, prayer sticks. I think I did do videos of that. So, yeah, keep beads, keep keychains, keep bracelets that are broke, necklaces that are broke, any kind of broken jewelry, different like gems, the things that have holes, or anything that has a loop in it already. Yes, singles of everything. Yes. Do not anything that's an orphan can be used again in a different way. So yeah, those like and also like thin, like even I use fishing line, but very thin, really good thin fabrics or silk, string, whatever, all the different things that you'll be able to use, because some things are very thin to put the hole through. So you don't want it to be too chunky unless you specifically keep, big things. I have certain ones that are in my other, is that one? Oh, that one has like bigger beads and chunks too. So yeah, all kinds of things. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, so and then when we do lead up to the prayer sticks, I will give you like a list of things that we'll need then too. So and we'll talk about like the actual, like what a prayer stick is meant to mean and things. Monofilament, filament. Okay. Called monofilament. Filament. I didn't see the I. Yes. Yeah, and you guys don't only hit up your Goodwill and thrift stores, hit up your junk drawers. Because you wouldn't believe the stuff that you can use. And yeah, I use like keys and stuff in my no worries. No stupid questions. Trust me. It's exactly that. Back in the day, like way back in the day, that's exactly what it was just junk. It was like old mail, old things. I mean, if you would find an old junk journal, I will try to do that, Christy. I will. Um, like back in the day. When I say back in the day, I mean like 1800s, way back even. They put together, I mean, you would pay crazy money, like you'd have to maybe trade for a child money, um, for a genuine old junk journal that are so delicate and so beautiful. Might have like cool advertising in it, might have like amazing postcards, photographs, so many things, so many things. Yes, it's just so many things. Like I even showed you guys, when you get a flyer in the mail, like that my son, they had sent him a thing from Royal Caribbean or whatever. Save those because you might want to do one where you're like talking about like I want your vision board might be I envision that I will actually go on a vacation and relax. Well, there you go. And the thing is that also distress inks and a distress pad, the distress ink pads and the distress thing from Tim Holtz, anything with Tim Holtz, any of the Tim Holtz things. If you find stuff at like Goodwill, or if you guys have if you have a Tuesday morning store, they have a really cool like craft section. They have the coolest stuff. And the prices are really reasonable. Like really reasonable. $1.99 and $2.99 for some of the things like of scrapbook paper and stuff. You just never know. Yes, see, you can do one just of a vacation. And it's not like it necessarily has to be done in scrapbook form. The thing is, you can do a junk journal and it will just give it such a different look. And like my Tim Holtz is the best, right, Lois? My soul sister, she's done junk journals that she is doing these for her granddaughters and her grandchildren to have when they grow up, to see how strong women are, how strong women can be and should be, and that we are no different than anybody else, right? Yeah, go look in the junk, in like the back of those stores that oh yeah, I did a gift, a junk journal, inspirational junk journal as a gift one time, and my soul sister made one. Now look, if you see that one that she got me that I opened at the end of November, just know that not I nor many of you will be doing something that will look quite so beautiful, okay? But know this, and also it took her weeks to do that. Know that she will do a class with us and you will learn, but just don't get like, let's take one thing at a time with some of this. A glue book. That's what I was trying to think of before. A glue book. Sometimes you're just gluing pages and it's not necessarily going to be like a junk journal. You could just do a glue book where you're just doing I do have some things that are more of just a glue book than a junk journal. But oh yeah, and I did start, I'm not done, but I have a pandemic junk journal that I did start. So there's video of that too. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just cutting things out of magazines, old, any kind of old paper products. You certainly could. Yeah. Please try to go look at what I've done and you'll kind of get an idea. So yeah, you could do like a glue book. It doesn't have to be the junk journal. Like some of them we're going to sew pages together. And that will be for the people that want to do that. But some people might not want to do that. But I am going to teach you guys how to do that, how to sew the pages together. So that's another thing, needle and thread. If you find like some old threads and stuff, and you want it to be a good thread. I don't know anything about weights and stuff, but just, know that it's a tougher thread. And if I could think of the right words, but just know a good thread and a good needle. But go watch some of the videos and you'll kind of get some ideas, and you might have questions, and then just shoot me the questions or put them on the videos, and then I'll see those at some point too. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I'm so excited that we're going to be doing that. And we're going to be working that out through Zoom. And like I said, if 10 of you do it, then we can do it, one class. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of you. Oh, we're going to do it on Zoom, but I'll probably YouTube it as well. Sometimes, not all of them, because I just want it to be what it's meant to be. And what it's meant to be is like a creative expression of your heart and soul. It is going to allow you to, and this is what happens to me. I totally zen out sometimes. Like, totally zen out. I'm telling you that if there are 8 of us in a Zoom, okay, which means that we're going to have 8 of us with our phone in front of us, right? And chances are you could look up at all 8 of us. Yeah, we're going to do it on and you might just see nothing but a bunch of our heads, because we're just going to be into it. There will not always be somebody talking. Yeah, you will totally, it's so zen. I'm telling you, you will find this inner peace. If you feel like you have, yes, exactly. If you feel like you have a lot of stress in your life, I am telling you that you have to, and we all do. We all do. I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir, right? We all need to find time for ourselves. And we all need to take the time. And the thing is, what's better than taking the time to do this than taking the time to do this with other people, okay? Like imagine, okay, that it'll be me and Auntie Christy and Debbie from Vagabond and Amanda from Hot Mess and I'm just off the top of my Puda Schnuda and the Vintage Memories, and like a handful of us that are here together today, okay? Yes, Diana from Junk in Her Trunk. Just imagine that I will say, okay, here's your group. I'll email you the information because it's going to be your Zoom, link and everything. Yes, and Laura. And I'll say, this is who's going to be in your group. Now, let me just say, do not feel like, oh, I wanted to be with so-and-so. Oh, first of all, I'll be at every group. But don't worry about it, because the thing that's going to be so cool is you're going to get to know some of your YouTube sisters and brothers on a different level, like you're going to be like, oh, first of all, you're going to see the faces. So you don't have to get sick of mine. You'll have other faces to look at or heads. And you're going to be like in this group of just like this. I mean, sometimes we're going to talk too about specific things. Like I'll be like, okay, like today I will give you like I want what this is what I want to do is like some days I want to be like, this is what I want to see on your page. Like I'll assign you a vibe, so to speak. Okay. Because this is what I'm saying. I know that if there were 5 of us, like say 5 of us are going to do a page or 2 pages, whichever, because sometimes it's just easier to do 2. When it's open to you, that's like page. Yes. It will be like, I'll say, I want us today to do a page that expresses how you feel on Christmas morning. How you felt on Christmas morning when you were a child. Okay? Or, whatever. So, or your best memories of Christmas morning as a child. You know what I mean? Like I might throw that at you. You're going to see when we're done, you're going to see 5 different things that are going to, and maybe that's what I'll do a YouTube of. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll say, this is what we did today, or, I don't know. I honestly don't know how I can translate all of that. And the thing is that I don't know that any of us really want to, because this is going to be a little bit of a, look, there's going to be times that you might be crying. You might feel so much, so deep that you're going to just be like, I can't, oof, so I just want, everybody that does this, first of all, to know that it's a safe space, non-judgmental, and that's also a word of warning. Know that when you walk into here, I will not tolerate judgment. I will not tolerate anybody throwing any kind of shade, anybody being critical, anybody being an asshole, to be quite honest. There will not be any kind of negativity. So, right. There's a time and a place for that. So it's going to be a place of joy and happiness and emotion and like freeness and creativity and yes, kindness, love, support, yes. All of these things. It's going to be a positive place, a sisterhood, unless that we have a couple of brothers that are joining in. I might have a few people. And well, they might be sisters as well, if you know what I'm saying. But we're all going to be coming together in a safe, creative, healthy, stress-free place. Some of you are, yes, I've called it like art therapy is exactly what it is. It's creative therapy. And another thing, and I've thrown this out to you guys before, and some of you may have already implemented this into your world, into your life, and this might be one of the first things that we do, and that is have a word. Okay? My word for this year, I actually have 2 words. And but my word, and the reason I have 2 words is because I feel like I have 2 lives that I'm trying to balance. So my word is share. In past years I've had the word strength. I've had the word time. I've had some people might have faith or love or health. It's going to be a word that you want to, I would love to go there. It's going to be, oh, my son. I really need to go soon. It's going to be a word that will guide you, that will, kind of, I guess guide you is the best thing, that will inspire you, that will motivate you. And see, for me, like share is my word, because I feel like this is my time to share what I know, share what I've learned, in especially in this regard. And possibly too, because I've got, a fuller heart right now. I just feel like, I just feel like there's so much more in me. And I need to share, right? My other word is balance. I have a desperate need to balance my lives. So, yes, I am. And Katie, I might be meeting you sooner than I realized, too. So, anyhow, I have a message from the man, I have a message from the boy, the man boy, and I have a message from the girl. So, I really should get going. I can't right now, but I will, I promise. Thank you. So, you guys just know that this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a creative, heartfelt journey into like a better place. Okay. Like we are all going to just have these, it'll be like probably 1 or 2 hour times that we're just going to escape into our thing. And also know that I will be asking when we do this, do you want a daytime or do you want a nighttime? Because I'll be doing both. Okay. Because I want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to do this. Okay. Thank you. So you guys, I'm going to get going. Take care of my family. I am too. I just love having more and more and more. So make sure you guys have subscribed. Yes. And honeys, if you like your Starbucks like I do, well, we're going to get together all the better. And if you don't, like have the money for all the Starbucks like me, then also make sure that you do check out International Delights in your cold case or whatever they call it at the grocery store. International Delights. It's by the Starbucks drinks, but get the International Delights. They have a caramel macchiato that is delicious. They also offer a vanilla or a mocha, but the caramel macchiato is my favorite. And so there you go. Okay, I'm here. Jennifer Lab Mama, hit me up. You guys, thank you so much. Hugs and kisses to you all. And just know that there is no wrong in this. It's all right. Okay? Hey, if that's what floats your boat, Puda Schnuda, then you have at it. All right, you guys, I love you all. I'm going to get going. Hugs to you all. Kisses, whatever. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Let's all pray for Kelly and all the things, you guys. All the things. All right? Thanks so much, you guys. Have a good one. Bye.